So recently, these Pokemon subreddits have been pretty quiet because really nothing's going on in the market. The Journey Together release, I think, really quieted things down. But, relating to Journey Together, this post it talks about it and gives a pretty hot take, which I wanted you guys to comment on because, this has to be the most hottest take ever. I know, Destined Rivals, some people are slightly disappointed with it, right? Because the Team Rocket's Mewtwo, some people say, oh, it's kind of trash, it's not really what they wanted, and some people are disappointed. But to say this and compare Destined Rivals to Journey Together and say this, I think is ridiculous. So let's just read this quick post and see what some people have to say, and I'll give my take. Hot take: Journey Together is better than Destined Rivals. That doesn't even sound right. When you hear that, it doesn't even flow right. That sounds pretty crazy. Just saw some of the leaks from Destined Rivals, or they said Design Rivals. That's pretty good spelling. Probably some autocorrect or something. I don't know. I'm very disappointed. Giovanni's Mewtwo could have been so much more. I mean, I could agree, right? A lot of people say that. I'm still going to try and get it on release, but the set is mid compared to Journey Together. Now that is a statement. The set is mid compared to Journey Together. Now, the reason why this is kind of crazy is because Journey Together had so much talk about being a mid set. And obviously, Destined Rivals is the complete opposite. It was super hyped up. Obviously, we recently got the reveal of the Team Rocket cards, and some people are now calling it mid. But I think to compare it to Journey Together, and especially what we've recently seen with Journey Together, the prices for everything going down, sealed product sales slow down pretty tremendously, singles gone down tremendously. I don't know where this comparison is coming from. I think this is a pretty hot take, but let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, because I think to compare this to Journey Together and say this Destined Rivals is a worse set, Journey Together is a very small set. That's the biggest thing I think the reason why Journey Together is not performing as good as it probably would have. It's just a very small set. We have historically seen small sets perform perfectly fine, like Obsidian and Stellar Crown, but Journey Together was already expensive out the gate, and I think the hype that was sort of built up with it, and the fact that people found out, wow, it's not that hard to pull these cards, did make prices go down a lot. I think it'll still perform fine, but Journey Together, when you compare the Destined Rivals, which is a pretty larger set than Journey Together, and it has Team Rocket in it versus just Journey Together having some trainers, I think Destined Rivals is by far a better set. And I think this whole post is pretty crazy. And let's just see what some people have to say. I'd say they are pretty similar in quality, but different enough that people who didn't like Journey Together will probably prefer Destined Rivals and vice versa. So, I don't know. I think, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're similar in quality. I guess maybe they're talking about artwork. I could maybe see that, but still, I feel like the artwork I know there's more cards, so it's kind of hard to compare because Journey Together is just such a small set. I guess I sort of could agree maybe with, I guess, the artwork designs, but I don't know. I still think the Rocket Mewtwo, they're not bad. They're just, people are disappointed. That's the problem. So, I don't know if I really agree with this. Yeah, for me, Journey Together is super low tier for players and really mid for collectors, 5 cool looking cards. Maybe that's because I'm not familiar with the featured trainers. Destined Rivals should have more of an impact on metagame, and some cards are looking really good. I think Journey Together is better than the two individual halves of Destined Rivals, Heatwave Arena and Glory of Team Rocket. But both of these halves together do have a pretty big amount of nice cards. Wait, so, okay, they're saying that they think Journey Together is better than the individual halves. So I guess if they weren't combined to make, Destined Rivals, the Heatwave Arena, and Glory of Team Rocket. So I guess they're saying that if you were to compare each individual ones, that they think Journey Together is better. I would say it's more of a maybe valid argument, because then I guess if you split them in half, that's basically the same as Journey Together in terms of, I guess, the amount of cards, and I guess it's a more fair comparison. I don't know. I feel like the Team Rocket card still is going to be better, even though people aren't disappointed. Are you saying that you like the Lily's Clefairy more than the Team Rocket's Mewtwo? I think that's a little bit crazy, right? I think the Mewtwo still, it's going to perform better, right? Mewtwo, I think, is a stronger card than Clefairy. And also the Moltres. I think it's a stronger card than Clefairy. So I don't know about that. I think still, if the Glory of Team Rocket was by itself and you're comparing the Journey Together, I think Glory of Team Rocket is probably still a better set. That's my opinion. Journey Together is the best set we've gotten since Twilight Masquerade, in my opinion. Now, maybe a little bit of a hot take because, okay, if they're talking about main sets, right? You could maybe argue that, but still, I would say Surging Sparks possibly is better. I guess it's really hard to say what they're basing it off of. Are you basing off of investability, like prices of cards, the value, or just artworks? But they forgot a big set, Prismatic. It's really hard to see what these people are comparing to because I think Prismatic by far is the best set we've gotten from Twilight Masquerade. I mean, the set's pretty crazy, but I guess maybe this person, I think they're probably coming more on the collector side in terms of openings up stuff. That's the only benefit this set really has, is that I think it just people enjoy opening it more. But it seems like people probably have slowed down opening up the set because people probably pulled what they wanted. It seems like a lot of people just are pulling everything from the set. So yeah, I guess that's maybe also why this person is saying that. For me, I love Journeying Together, but Destined Rivals is the top set of Scarlet and Violet at the moment. I still go back. I mean, if you're comparing to main sets, I would agree. But if you're comparing it to specialty sets, also, I think Prismatic is still better than Destined Rivals. I just can't see how Destined Rivals is going to get anywhere near $8,000 of total set value. I think it's pretty much impossible. So I think Prismatic's still on top. I agree with my whole heart. That's crazy. I think Journey Together is better in the fact that it has no trainer SARs, so the good hits are easier to pull. But even with how the Mewtwo is, Destined Rivals is still the superior set in terms of art. The Moltres, Garchomp, and Ho-Oh are better than any art in Journey Together. So yeah, I think people forget, I think people are sort of blinded with the reveal of the Glory of Team Rocket that there are still the Heatwave Arena cards. Like, those cards are still really good, especially the IRs. Like, even the SARs, the Ho-Oh and the Garchomp are still really good. So yeah, I mean, I think people are forgetting about those. So I still think, Destined Rivals is still by far the better set. Destined Rivals is way overhyped for sure, but better, possibly. We'll see how much they print. From what I'm hearing, seeing Journey Together will be around for a while. Yeah, Journey Together definitely, I've talked about it. It's probably not going to go up crazy anytime soon. No way. You realize Heatwave Arena cards are going to be in Destined Rivals too, right? In my opinion, you can't compare a specialty set to a mainline set unless the mainline set is heads and shoulder above it. In this case, Journey Together definitely is not. Yeah, I mean, I feel like people do forget there's Heatwave Arena cards in. I feel like people just saw the Destined Rivals, or the Glory of Team Rocket cards and think that's the whole set. Like, no, it's combined with the other cards we know of. So yeah, both sets are mid. That's crazy. I mean, if both sets are mid, what's good in this era? I mean, I don't know. So this is the hottest take of all time. Yep, for such hype sets, it's honestly been a letdown seeing the arts in Battle Partners, Heatwave Arena, and Glory of Team Rocket cartoonish. I know some people were complaining about some of the artworks being sort of cartoonish. I don't know how people like Destined Rivals. For me, it's bottom 3 of Scarlet and Violet. What? Bottom 3 of Scarlet and Violet is crazy. Only above Journey Together in Stellar Crown. That's an even hotter take. Putting this at bottom 3 above Journey. So you're saying Journey Together and Stellar Crown is bottom 3? I don't know what this person is talking about. Y'all gonna be begging for Journey Together and Destined Rivals in 4 years. Isn't that how it always goes, right? So just wanted to make this quick video and just show you guys this hot take. I think it's crazy this person even made this post. Yeah, I think this is the craziest. I think you could make the argument with Destined Rivals. Oh no, it's really hard because even if you compare to like Paldea or Surging, it's still by far, I think, a better set. So I don't know, just my opinion. I think Destined Rivals is the best set. There's going to be a video later today where I talk about it and kind of compare more in depth why. But just want to make this video quickly. Let me know what you guys think about this hot take. I think it's crazy. I don't know why they made this post, but yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.